I'm Showalter, and this is You Matter. My guest is the multi-talented and dynamic ballroom dance champion, Iveta Lukosiute. Iveta, thank you so much for taking time with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Iveta, why did you choose to move to the United States from Lithuania as a teenager?
Well, first of all, it was not my idea. My mother decided to go to the United States for a visit, and she spent over 6 months there, and she noticed that I could have a better lifestyle in the United States, and she lived there for 2 years prior to my arrival. So my mother moved first, and then I came. So she moved in 95, and I moved in 1997.
What's it been like for you here in the United States?
Well, the first year was really difficult because I was the age of 17. I couldn't speak any English. I had to go to high school to complete the last grade, which was senior class. Everything was new. New country, new friends, school. The only person I knew, it was my mom. So it was a very difficult transition for me. I was missing my friends and I was getting depressed. I wasn't dancing that year. So it was a big change, probably the biggest change in my life.
Well, definitely, I think you're courageous, that's for sure, and you go for it. I read that you were, at one time, 30 pounds heavier. If that's true, what's the key to keeping it off?
So before I moved to the United States, a year prior that, when I was at the age of 14, my brother was killed in Lithuania. And then year after the age of 15, my mother moved to the United States. So I had many changes in my life, and the age of 17, I moved to the United States. I had those 3 bumpy years as a teenager. Probably mentally affected me. So what happened, I started finding satisfaction in food, and especially when I moved to the United States, the year when I wasn't dancing, I was getting quite depressed, and that whole year was difficult for me, as I mentioned before, that the transition. I think what happened, I just found the satisfaction in food, and I gained a lot of weight, and then I started worrying about it, and the more I was worried about it and thinking about it, the more I was eating and gaining weight, and just went back and forth. So I started to go deeper and try to search for what was the reason why I was having this binge eating, and I started reading a lot of books about psychology, anorexia, bulimia, about all kinds of eating disorders, just to understand why would somebody be so addictive to food or anything else, and started working on myself basically again, started analyzing why I'm doing it, what I'm not satisfied in my life that I'm looking in food, and started changing that. I started dancing again, and basically took the importance out of food and found the real meaning. Why do we eat? And it's for us to live, and we don't live to eat. And so basically I just did a lot of searching and working with myself, because as I said, our mind is so powerful that we can change our mind and make all decisions and changes and then transform it into our bodies.
Well, thank you for being so open about that. A lot of people, especially young people, find that very inspiring and very helpful. Thanks so much.
I am beautiful, no matter what they say.
I'm Showalter, and this is You Matter. We're with world-class dance champion Iveta Lukosiute. Many people recognize her from Fox's So You Think You Can Dance, last season's female finalist, also on Dancing with the Stars live in Las Vegas. Iveta, you began ballroom dance at the age of 6. What are the benefits of ballroom dancing for youth?
Well, besides that, all the kids learn how to use their muscles properly and how to have a better posture. There are many other benefits. For example, as from the early age, kids learn the discipline. They learn what it means to have a goal, how to be a team member, how to work in a team, because you have to work with a partner. And aesthetics, for example, girls from early age learn how to dress nice, how to do their hair, how to do makeup, because ballroom dancing requires that as a competition. So I think there are so many benefits. Besides physical, it's also very good for creating good personality, especially for the boys. Boys learn from early age how to talk to girls, how to deal with the girls, how to respect a woman. So I think there are lots of benefits.
Well, Iveta, being a successful dancer, you're a world champion. You know it's about proper technique and having talent, but why is personality also important in dance?
Well, personality is important in any career, I think. If you look at any of the people, the most successful people in the world, they all had very big personalities. Sometimes personality will take you further. That courage, that individuality will take you that extra step further. Not being afraid, being strong. I think it's not just dancing. I think it's in anything you do in life. Personality is very, very important.
We're with the lovely and gracious Iveta Lukosiute on You Matter. She's a ballroom dance champion and much, much more. Well, besides moving to another country, you're a world champion ballroom dancer. You're a finalist in Season 8 on Fox's So You Think You Can Dance. You've recently performed with Dancing with the Stars live in Las Vegas. You're a dance instructor in New York City. You have experience in graphic design, makeup artistry, costume design. You've been in television and film, and many other achievements. Now, what advice, Iveta, do you have for young people about attaining success?
Well, first of all, I would suggest to young people to try as many things as they are interested in, and then find that one thing which they are the most passionate and the one thing they love the most. Because on the way to being successful in any career, it isn't easy. There will be many obstacles and struggles, and things will not always go the way you planned them to go. But when you do something that you really, really love, that love and passion is always stronger, and that's something will get you through all those difficult moments. For example, I was not always very confident girl, and I would say sometimes I would be really shy, and dancing in front of big audience and have everybody look at you, or even give a speech, like at the end of each show I do with my partner, we always give a speech. That was not something natural for me. By my nature, it was not for me comfortable to speak in front of a big audience of people and have everyone look at me. But because the love for dance and understanding that sometimes if you're not comfortable in something, just putting yourself through it and make yourself do it and just get there and do it because you love it so much, it kills the fear and kills all the insecurities. So I think that my suggestion would be pick something you love, believe in that, and every time when it's hard to go or something gets on your way, just make sure that what you're doing for is worthwhile and it's worth fighting and waiting for.
Well, Iveta, you do a fantastic job. There's a lot of talented people, but you are second to none. World-class professional dance champion and wonderful person, Iveta Lukosiute, you matter. Thank you for helping me add value to other people.
Thank you, and thank you so much for showing the interest to hear my story, and I hope people will enjoy.
They will. I'm Showalter, and this is You Matter.